ओके सर।
इंट्रो चिराग सर देंगे ना?
हाँ हाँ सर, सब संभाल
ठीक।
लेंगे। Hello everyone, welcome to yet another stream and some spectacular events brought to you by Premier Chess Academy. In the commentary box, we have today Aniket and Satvik with me. Hi Aniket, hi Satvik, how are you guys doing?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
I'm good too. Hi Satvik,
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. All right.
Good to be here, sir.
Okay. Awesome. And for the viewers for Premier Chess Academy tuning in, we have some great events lined up today, and it's truly we are truly global in nature today. There's a quiz on the life of Magnus Carlsen, which is happening in the US region. There's a science quiz, fun, engaging quiz for the kids happening also today for across the world for the kids in the Europe, India, Middle East, and everyone. And also, we have this amazing tournament which is going on. And this tournament, let me just give you an idea about what this tournament is. So, this is the PCA Champions Trophy. The kids are fighting out to become a champion here, and it's divided into under categories. All right. So, Aniket, would you mind stepping in, telling the audience what are the different categories for today? We can switch between the categories and you can explain the audience what does category tournament stands for, why are there different categories there.
Yeah, so we do have basically four categories. Like first category is below 1000, second category is below 1300, third category is below 1600, and the last, and we do have a good students which are above 1600 category. So tournament is going on four category. That's it. Over to you, Satvik sir.
All
Yeah,
right, Satvik,
so
which category do
basically
you want to
the
jump in?
categories, yeah. So the categories are necessary because we want to differentiate the average players and above average players, and some are new players, right? So we need a different category for each set of players. So that's why the categories are necessary in order that strong players don't have trouble facing new players, and new players don't get a match against the strong players, and might have some problems with that. So that's why these four categories are perfectly divided according to my opinion. Yeah. Chirag sir, you can take on.
All right, so I was just asking Satvik which category you want to tune into first, and let's look at those games in that category. Where do you want to
Yes,
jump in
sir.
first?
Let's jump into the highest category. Let's dig into the above 1600.
All right, above 1600 for sure. We already have some requests in the chat for the above 1600 category. I guess it's Naman Gariwala's game. Let's jump into Garimala's game. And Naman Gariwala's first game is on, and he's playing against Aditya Raj. All right, so Naman is black, and Aditya Raj is white here. And I thought about this position.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir. I will
think
like to start.
both are in like a decent position, right? So I think White's also doing good. White's king is safe. Black have a decent bishop on g7. And yeah, okay. So White is gonna trying to attack on h6. Yeah, what are your thought process, Aniket sir?
Yeah, my like I think like the B7 B2 pawn is the weak pawn because like there is a semi open file for the black, and that bishop bishop on G7 is mighty bishop on that diagonal. So black can launch attack on B2 pawn. Like so, if white tries to protect that pawn by playing bishop to B3, but again black can start his attack by moving his A file pawn, and that's how black can launch an attack. That's kind of weakness I can see in a white position. So I prefer to play my black side.
Yeah, yeah. And black also is gaining central advantage right now. So
Yeah,
and
we
White
can.
is under time pressure as well. So
Okay. uh, Way that we can see that Aditya will be pushing here.
here he can try like e5 and lock down the position by bishop b6. E5 and bishop b6. That might be a strategy, but White's under a lot of time pressure. I don't think. Yeah, he goes for e5.
All right.
Still hard. So, but I think it's still
Yeah.
hard for the white
Yeah, still
white
hard.
to
Very, very hard.
manage to win.
Extremely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So white is running
Having
out
the
of time.
blacks, yeah. Yeah. Having blacks advantage and white's weaknesses and blacks control over the center.
But I
White's
really like the
in tough
attitude of
spot.
white because in a time pressure he's making a good moves. You can see like
Yeah,
bishop.
yeah.
Yeah, bishop is on a
Bishop d6.
like
Yeah. Yeah, so the bishop d6, which I told, and Aniket, sir, you just pointed out the bishop b3 should be a good move. Yeah,
yeah,
he followed exactly that.
yeah. Both the players are making good moves.
And for the viewers, just because it is 7 plus 3, so for every move they'll get 3 seconds increment. But the 3 seconds right now is oh no, there's a small cursor there.
Made this move because of time pressure. He just
Yeah,
kept his
yes,
bishop
yes.
rook in front of the bishop. Yeah.
Mm.
All
So
right.
kids, here is a lesson you can learn. Kids, here is a lesson you can learn. Look at it. In a time pressure, you have to manage your time. Look at it. Because of time pressure, white just put his rook in front of the bishop and he lost a rook. So this kind of thing happened with you. Please be careful about that.
Okay, and I guess this game Naman should take it home. Aditya
Yes.
under tremendous pressure, but he's still holding on. And sometimes it happens. These kids who are really strong, he's 1900 rated. Sometimes they are able to manage the clock at the very few seconds too. So it would be interesting to see if Aditya can do an upset or the game can go haywire from here. So that would be interesting to see. Aditya is still holding on, only 1 pawn down, 1 point down. Not much of a
Yep.
difference there.
Yep.
Okay, but this should be
And now
now.
the knight should be jumping. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
oh yeah.
A5,
Even
much
that is
better,
also good.
much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes,
Now
we
Naman
do
is
get.
gonna take this game.
Okay. So
Okay,
some desperate moves, but I don't think white can
all
hold
right.
on to much.
So
Let's go.
shout out to Naman and shout out to their parents, Pragati Sai, to being so active in the chat. Parents, if you want your kids' games to be analyzed, please ping their leeches IDs or usernames in the chat along with the category. Not only the kid's name, guys, the leeches IDs, all right, or their usernames. Okay, all right. So Black will get a queen, and Naman will take this
Queen.
game at home as victory. All right, guys. So let's jump into my favorite category. This is a great category where we saw a good tough game. Aditya Raj getting losing there on time with Naman keeping the pressure up high in the game. Let's jump into my favorite category, which is the category number one, which is below 1,000. The kids who are just starting out in chess. All right, it's always interesting to see their games. How are they handling the games? And let's jump into the first game, which is going on between Rishan and Kundan Reddy.
Indana Reddy.
Kundana Reddy, yeah. All right. So Rishan K 2023 here. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, interesting, very interesting position. It's a bishop versus these two pawns on
These
a
two
different.
pawns. Yeah. And the
All right.
pawns are
And
passer, so it might be, kind of equalish, but oh, we have
what do you think? Should rooks be exchanged here? Will that be an interesting choice?
no.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
keep the rooks, right?
Like if rook is extended, it's better for black.
Yeah,
It's better for black.
So
Alright.
white should keep the rook.
White should keep the rooks on the board. And all right. So we have one more request. Aishwarya.v under below 1300. Sure. We'll just check Aishwarya's game in a bit. And all right, let's stick to this game. This is very interesting. At the beginner level, let's see what is the understanding of the end games. Has the coaches worked excessively on these end games? In the beginner level, it's not much about such complex positions. So the kids, I guess, are on their own trying to figure out their ideas. But I feel they're doing a great job at this right now. To navigate this position is not that easy for a beginner kid. Yes, and white might be able to place
Yeah.
their pawns on the opposite
On dark
colors now.
squares. Yeah. I mean, yeah, black should try to bring his king and the rook over and not just try to play with his bishop alone. And now bishop b3 would be a good start. Okay, so now the rook might attack the bishop again. Yeah, the bishop b3 would be a safe square for the bishop for temporary purposes, so that black might gain time to bring his rook as well as the king. That's one idea.
We might see this a lot of time, yeah, unless and
Yeah,
until black finally manages to do something like this. And okay, he's just, I guess he'll go inside with the bishop and then play something like that. Because we'll see this. White will keep on attacking the bishop. White is okay or happy with the draw. Okay, now white starts pushing. Excellent.
I
White goes.
think if black wants to win the match, he needs to like come out with the king and to block that pawn with the king and rook and the bishop. He needs to make a combination of three pieces to stop this pawn. That is the
yes,
only
that's
thing. Like that is the only way to win the match for the black. Otherwise, white is happy with the draw, I guess,
yeah.
because he's keep attacking on the pieces.
Okay, now this looks
Now
okay.
c7.
C7.
C7 is coming. But yeah, I don't think the
But
rook can
still,
hold
black
on too
can just
much. Yeah,
black can just move the rook anywhere. All right. Okay. Also, black if plays just king f8, rook doesn't have any squares, right?
any squares. Yeah, he doesn't have any squares. That's the thing.
Okay, black
Yeah,
is not seeing this idea. I feel white is taking over this game. Yeah, if pawn reaches
Yeah,
b6, if the pawn
b6.
has
Yeah,
managed, then it's game over.
yeah.
b6 is just,
The thing is,
yeah.
the king
oh,
is black.
Oh, this is game over. Yeah, you just exchange the rooks, pawn push,
exchange
pawn push.
and yeah, pawn push, and
But
the
is the
white's
king
king
in
can
time?
take over on the yeah.
Is
White's
black
king
king
can
in
take
time?
over the king side.
No, I don't think so. Like, look, sir, look. Rook into rook, king into rook, and
King into rook and
uh,
pawn push.
bishop to c8. Bishop to c8. The game is like black is taking the game. Bishop to c8. Black is taking the game, sir.
Okay, but
See.
we might see a draw. I guess
Yeah,
this should end
kind
it.
of draw.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah, kind of
The
draw, kind
bishop
of
is
draw.
stuck
Yeah.
and the pawn is stuck, and the
Oh,
kings have to battle on
but
the king side itself. Yeah.
g4
Yeah, yeah.
now. I guess
Oh,
still. Okay. Oh, black is moving with the king on the right side.
yeah.
Now
I
I
mean,
think
we are actually
that's
surprised
it.
because at even at
Oh,
900, this is a
oh,
really,
this
really good.
Black
really
like
tough.
black is
Yeah,
Black,
advancing
white.
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Oh,
White
now I guess black will win this. I guess,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
Black is
still quite tricky. Still quite tricky.
at the beginner level. You can say it's quite tricky, sir.
yeah.
But
King
what if
b7
no? But
and c8. Oh, white might
oh, now white
grab
might
it.
win.
White might grab it.
All right, this is a topsy-turvy game here. It looked like black was winning. Now white is winning, and all right. At the end, I guess
Now queen
draw.
comes.
Oh, queen just stops the pawn, and it's clearly white winning this game here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, still we can say our
But
coaches
still
are
two
making
pawns.
excellent. Yeah, our coaches are making excellent effort to make their kid excellent in any game. We can see this kind of understanding at the beginner level is a big achievement. Am I right, sir?
Yes, at
Definitely,
900, it's
definitely, Aniket.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great understanding here. All right. And we might see one or two pawns fall off, but let's see. This is still possible. Black might find a way to hold this to a draw.
Mhm.
White's king needs to come
But I
in.
guess this should. Okay, now the
This
pawns
is
fall off.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is excellent by Rishant. Big congratulations for him. So he managed to win this match. I really like the way he proceeded to win the match by White because
Yes.
and
sometimes it looks like White was in a bad condition.
and he'll convert this smoothly. Looks like.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm really happy for the White player, Rishant.
Okay, so now the queen has to go to the g file, control the
All right. And
files.
white queen is doing the dancing technique where
Yeah,
Yeah,
just follows the black king.
follow in the knight's position, right? In the knight's position.
yeah.
Yes.
Now black
So
king
this
is
Now
stuck.
using
now
the
the white
concept of checkmate with one queen.
Yeah.
I like to
Well,
say here the
well
White
played.
King starts dancing up and up. This White King keeps
This,
coming up and up and
Yeah,
dances, and then we'll see the final. This is a checkmate which the kids at the beginner level really love, a single queen checkmate. And
yeah.
congratulations to Rishan. We'll go in under 1300 category, the category that we haven't looked out for. And there's a request in the chat, which is Aishwarya V. And we'll jump to Aishwarya V's game. Just a second. And Aishwarya V is playing Dakshin 2014 here. Aishwarya is black, and this game has just started. A good time to tune
Started
in.
this
And
oh, this is
all right,
interesting position now.
fried liver,
okay.
typical fried liver.
Yeah, instead of queens, don't you think d5 is the good move to defend this fried liver attack?
Yes, d5 is the best move for the fried liver to face against fried liver.
Yeah, yeah. Right now Aishwarya is facing a good attack by the knight and bishop. So now Aishwarya is not able to um, do the castling because king once moved. You cannot do the castling. It's a rule under the castling. Am I right?
The pieces needs to be fresh.
Definitely.
They shouldn't move from their starting square. And now there's a
Yeah,
fork incoming on f7.
Okay, but
yeah.
still the fork is there.
But it might be a good one because yeah, king e8 and yeah, queen captures bishop first. That's the
Yeah.
mistake. Yeah, that's the tip mistake that happens usually.
Oh,
Oh,
but black also
Yeah.
rushed into making the move. Black should have eaten up the
should
bishop,
have
I guess.
yeah. That would have been a good trade for black because white shouldn't give away two pieces for a rook and a pawn, basically in the opening, which is a very
All right.
uh,
Black is going for some checkmate ideas, but I
checkmate.
guess this
Yes.
shouldn't work. Queen just comes here
Oh,
and
this is
queen.
good move to
Okay.
checkmate. Yeah, yeah. Black is trying to checkmate at the f2 square by the combination
And
of two squares.
white
Now the
keeps
bishop is
calms
still
and
hanging,
passes.
by the way. White's bishop
Bishop.
is still
Yeah,
hanging.
All
Now
right. Black
that's a
manages to
bishop.
get the bishop, but this knight will run out. And here we see. All right.
still we can say understanding level of above 1000 player is good. Like look, like the bishop was always hanging, but she still tried to checkmate her opponent, right? So we can say like seeing the better move, it's good sign of understanding the game, right?
Yeah, counter attacking is one of the skills which they can develop at an early stage, which will help in their long run.
Yeah,
And this game will be really, really interesting to see. All right. White manages to get black, manages to kick back the white knight. The white knight has to go back. Okay. White chooses to go back in the corner, which is usually not suggested. We
Not
always suggest to go
yes.
towards the center. But
yeah,
probably the idea is to get it
Uh,
with the queen. The queen wants to attack
no,
here.
the bishop is there. Sir. Bishop is there.
Yes, the bishop is
Black.
supporting, but
Mhm.
I guess that was the idea. Now, just all right. So,
Hello.
Aishwarya V looks in stable, just in a good control here. Even
And
though Black
Chiraksa,
King
as
is
you pointed out about the white's knight on h3. So students always remember knight on the rim are dim, right? So some of you like to say that. And it has no other good squares. So knight is best when it is facing towards the center or it is placed in the center. If the knight's in the corner, the number of squares it can move to, the choices of the knight, basically, you can say the choices for the knight is limited. And right now, as you can see, it cannot go to any other squares. And yeah, so that's a good point that Chiragsa pointed out that knight shouldn't typically go to h3, but it's an okay thing.
Satvik sir, which color you wanted to play right now? Like I really like to play with the black color because like I really like
Yeah,
to be an
attacking, right?
aggressive.
Attacking.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Typical attacking way. And black tries to push h and g pawns, tries to bring
yeah.
the rook over there. Yep, you can defend the black's king is very well defended. White's king might fall into trouble if he's not careful. But still, now it's kind of equalish, we could say, in terms of attacking because white also has too many pieces in the game. There are two knights and a queen, but black has some troubles with the dark square bishop, development of dark square bishop. Light square bishop can jump in at any time. That's a good point for black. So both sides have their advantage as well as disadvantage. If I was in there,
and
I
that's what
might
we
play
like.
against you, Aniket sir, as white.
I really
It's
like to play with the black. Look at it, sir.
yes,
Instead of
extreme.
h5 move, I think knight to d4 was the best option for the black to counter attack on the queen, and as well as
Oh,
like have an
nice.
eye on the c2.
Yes. Still knight to d4. Oh, I
Ah,
think
I don't think
there's
it's
a
a
Oh,
good
but
move.
this
blunder.
is not.
It's
I
probably a
think
misclick
forgot
or
that
something.
Yeah,
Aishwarya.
probably.
No, it might be intentional because then I guess Aishwarya was planning to get this knight because of after
Oh,
spin,
yeah.
but Aishwarya forgot that Rakshan could capture it with the queen. She thought that
Yeah,
it might be captured with the pawn, but forgot
yeah.
about the queen.
We can say
And
it's a
viewers,
blunder
you
of
can,
miscalculation.
yeah, it
But
happens
still,
for sure.
now, still black has some chances. I don't know why black hasn't gone yet. Knight d4. We always
Mhm.
talk about going to the center and moving your pieces to the center. So black should go towards the center. Also,
Yeah.
as we were talking about, as Satvik clearly pointed out, yeah, okay, white is now taking over the game. As Satvik pointed out, this bishop needs to get out somehow and get active into the game. White also hasn't. Oh, King E8. All
There's
right.
a
I was hoping King
Yeah.
D8.
yeah.
Like I can say the pattern of weakness of Aishwarya is having is the like she's not
Missing
looking
the
at the
fork.
fork. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, the
Yeah.
fork is knight is attacking on two pieces in a one move or two unprotected square by in a one move. That's the
Yes,
basic thing of.
exactly as Aniket sir you said. That's the thing. But Aishwarya is having good plans. She's having plans. She's but having a bit of trouble to execute those. There's a small trouble there. But with practice, I think Aishwarya can get rid of it. She's playing really good. But yeah, there's a
Yes.
small inaccuracy with the plannings, as Aniket, so you pointed out with the fort, right? So she missed the fort there.
Also,
She
we
needs to practice
always
a lot.
yes, and as Aniket sir pointing out for the forks, kids just be careful about the forks and the F2, C2, F7, C7 squares are really important to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, yeah. Like two times she just missed the fork. So it means the patterns of like we got the weakness that the fork is two times.
Yes.
Like, sir, can you go back and show the
Yeah.
audience like two
Yes.
times she
Yes.
missed the
This
fork?
was the first time, and
Yeah,
on move
Yes.
number 7, and the
yeah,
second time was this one, where
yeah,
she placed the
Yes.
king
Here.
on e8. Instead, she could have gone to d8 and protected this fork. Where
yeah,
all right, so no
yeah.
worries. If Aishwarya's coach is listening, and I definitely think they will be working on this. All right. So, guys, still the game is on. Game is live, but let's move on to the next games. We will come back and we'll see. Aishwarya has a good time advantage on the clock
Oh,
too.
sir.
Dakshin is taking time.
Now there's some plannings there. Now Aishwarya might
Checkmate, I
try
guess.
Aishwarya
for
is taking a
yeah.
lead.
Yeah. Now
No, but
knight c2,
Queen
knight
E3.
c2, and queen
Oh,
e1 is there. Knight c2, queen e1. She might plan for that.
Knight
Knight c2
C2 and
attacking
Queen
the
E1.
rook.
But
Yeah.
White can simply play Queen
Yeah,
E3 here, right?
white can defend.
Yeah,
White can defend. That's the thing. She's planning good, sir. She's having good plans there. Now the bishop has to defend that.
Still, this has to be interesting. White might be tempted into taking over this bishop
Yeah.
because that looks like 3 points, hanging piece. But there is a checkmate threat. I guess White has paused here. So definitely Dakshin sees it. So looks like, but Aishwarya creating fantastic threats, keeping the game alive, keeping it interesting for us and the audience watching here. Definitely a very interesting match. And Dakshin taking some time here, thinking about how to defend. Oh, she didn't fall into a skewer and get the
Oh.
queen. The queen might get
oh,
exchanged on the board right now. But let's see if they find it. Oh, oops.
Oh.
White
Now
has
knight
gone, and
c2.
that's a
Oh.
checkmate.
Oh
This
yes,
was the
that's
oh.
checkmate.
the queen e2.
That's a back rank checkmate, and Dakshin blunders the match. And
Good game,
Aishwarya. So
Aishwarya.
at this level, with the kids as well as with us, we have seen the side which is usually attacking or pressing, and the defend it. It's very really difficult, right? And Aishwarya finds the
Yes.
checkmate. Shout out to Aishwarya, and Shout out to the parents for being active in the chat and letting us know. We otherwise we would have missed this very interesting kind of in game and a fun game to be watched. All right, guys, let's jump to the next category, which we haven't jumped into any time, which is the below 1600 category. Also, for the audiences just tuning in, this is a under rating category event where there are different categories, 4 categories according to the player's strength, and the kids are battling out there. We are 30 minutes down in the arena. There is one more hour to go, and we have some interesting people leading. We'll jump into this, and then maybe we'll go through and take a tour also, guys. Who is leading, who is not leading, who is trailing, and what is happening. We'll definitely see the points difference. So in the above 1600, let's jump to one of the games. Let me pick up a random game here. Garv Daga is playing against Shaurya Madan. So Garv is white here. This also. Oh, did a second.
Quite
Okay,
intense
first
game, I
check.
can see.
Yes, this is, and definitely like we are being lucky today. We aren't seeing any one-sided games. Kids are fighting it out. All the games are right on the edge. And here, okay, again, I guess black. Is there a checkmate idea for black?
Yeah, trying. Black is trying for a checkmate. White might have some trouble holding this.
There are a lot of chances for black to perform a checkmate on the board. But still white can hold this game. Still white can hold this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
let's
but
see.
what's the next move for black? I guess Queen G4.
Queen G4, sir.
So what's your idea by going on
Oh.
G4? What's your idea, sir?
Right.
So this kind of mistake kids will always do. They just
Oh,
put
but
their pieces in front of the. Oh, what is
all right,
happening?
this is game over.
Yeah.
No, but
it's almost.
knight or queen. Okay, that's just game over.
Oh,
Knight can
what?
get in the middle. Now the queen will come over. It's checkmate.
Sir, look at it. Look at it. What was the idea? Can you elaborate here? Look at it. Like black just put his bishop on d4 to remove the remove the g file, or to make a g file open for the rook. Can you see? Can you just repeat this idea?
Yeah.
Please go back.
Yes.
Yeah, please go back. Yeah, it looks like putting the bishop in front of the pawn and sacrificing the bishop for to take a checkmate. Like this is a fantastic idea we can see on the board.
Yeah.
Yes, and definitely, it was such a attacking position for black. I guess white had to take some time here, guys. Is there a defense? I'm not sure. This just did not feel right, eating up any of
Yeah.
the pieces. But maybe what is the defense here? I guess directly queen, but then the queen gets pinned.
Pinned. Yeah, queen gets pinned. Yeah, queen gets pinned then.
The rook is also
H2,
pinned.
but
Rook is pinned, sir. Rook is pinned. That's
oh, sorry, rook is
H2
pinned,
is
so rook
attempted.
can't go to
Yeah.
H2.
So that's what I'm telling you, sir. That's what I'm telling you. Bishop to d4 was the
So-
fantastic move by the blacks, opening the file to take a checkmate.
Yeah.
Excellent. So the G file, this was just game over when the bishop just moved here. There's no
Yeah.
defense. We can find the defense. Even if there's no chances of just checking the king and then maybe trying again, there are no checks, nothing is happening. White tried, but yeah, black managed to
Yeah.
win it in style, and that's just game over. Okay.
Yeah, really,
All right.
really
Awesome.
good game.
Great checkmates here. Awesome checkmate here. And black is controlling all the squares. This
All
rook
the
is pinned.
space.
So everything is under attack. Shaurya Madan, great game. Garv Daga, good fight there. All right.
Good
So
fight, yeah.
let's jump to the category. Okay. Guys, let's just quickly do a roundup of what's happening in each of the arenas and who's leading at the half an hour mark. And we have one more hour to go. And it will be interesting to see who turns out on top. So Ethan K. John on 7 points here in the under 1,000 arena, and Ethan K. John going strong there, and it will be interesting to see if followed by there are a lot of people on 6 and 5 points, almost about 10 more people. Atmika, Atharshan, Kis Karthik, Chetan, Skandahanvit, Rams, Arav, Akshay. So all these guys chasing Ethan there. All right, and it will be interesting to see what happens next. In the category two, which is the under 1300 category, Anchit Gupta and Mr. Tamim, both of them has great scores, full scores there, 4 out of 4. And Sathak, Arav Menon, Vihan Joshi, all of them with 7 and 6 points chasing there. So this will also be an interesting category, guys. The scores are really, really close right now. It would be interesting to see. In the third category, which is below 1600 but above 1300, here chess boy, I guess that's how you say it. I don't know, but we see some great usernames with the kids, and we'll see them. Chess boy is leading with 9 points. Arish Thakur following there. Chess boy was held to a draw, by the way, and so chess boy is at 9. And yeah, so girls power will only go chasing there. A lot of the kids following the pack, and we'll see above 1600. Okay, Dharanish is on 10, 5 games, 5 victories. So it's interesting. Let's see Dharanish match here and Arush chess. All right, because here you see the difference. The difference is massive. Dharanish is on 10 and 6, 5, 4, 3. A big gap. So is Dharanish going to take over the tournament? In the highest of the categories? Let's see Dharanish matches here. Dharanish is playing Arush Chess. Arush Chess is on the second rank here, so this will be interesting. But Dharanish is really, really strong
Yes.
with the rating there, 2000 points, and Arush Chess is only 1700, but not to be underestimated. All the kids above 1600 are really, really strong. So this will be an interesting encounter. Let's see, guys. Let's jump from the opening. Let's take it from the top. Okay, so
Yep.
this was e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop
Italian
c4, f5. What is this opening called?
F5.
Actually, sir, I think F5 is a not good move for the black. Like, look, so
Yeah.
white can just launch her attack. White can just launch her attack. But I don't know why white is not launching her attack. But F5 is not a good move in this situation, sir. Definitely.
Typically,
F5 is,
F5 is not a good move. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Typically, yeah, f5, f6 opening up here. I guess this
Yes.
opens up some chances of attacks here. All right, but
Yeah.
I guess Dharam's strength. That's why I guess he's 2000. He knows how to surprise the opponent. So opponent just went to say like a safe move here, I guess. And yes, Dharanish gets in. I guess then this becomes like an advantageous f5 where you get
Yeah,
f5 and
because
then knight f6,
knight
and then maybe if
f6.
you get to castle, so the pawn is already advanced. So I guess
Yeah.
this is a good version, and but still the game is very young. And I guess okay, is was this a good idea to eat up the knight with the bishop?
No, we
Basically,
have to
black
get
is
on
thinking.
that. Yeah, that diagonal which you are just pointing out. That diagonal is actually good because white is gonna for sure castle on the king side, and that bishop is a good piece right there. So yeah, as you pointed out, that's not a trade which you have to go in. But yeah,
But sir,
over to you,
like
Aniket, sir.
maybe black is thinking that my center pawn and all the pawns are like on the dark square. So why
Dark
not I should
squares.
trade yeah, why not I should my trade my bishop for the knight? Like he's feeling like my bishop is bad. Like that he
Yes.
like that black can feel. That is the reason maybe he traded his bishop with the knight.
All right,
Yeah,
still
so
a fine
basically, viewers,
decision.
what is we are trying to say is if your central pawns are on a dark square, automatically
Right?
your dark square bishop loses some of its potential. You can see the pawns are doing all the major work on over there, so you don't need your bishop for that, right? So in for
Yeah.
that cases, your bishop will have hard time, some to get some moves to get a good square, and automatically your light square bishop becomes very free to move. So that's what Aniket sir you
Yeah.
pointed out, right?
Maybe black is still, like feeling like that. That's why he traded his bishop
Yes.
with the knight.
And now black gets an open rook file. As
Or you can
Chirag sir
say
you
like
pointed out
semi-open
that
file.
that's yeah semi-open file. Yeah,
That's where the
as
bishop
Chirag sir
goes in.
pointed out
Yes,
that will be an advantage now for the dish.
right. Still, yeah. So if Arush manages to stop Dharanish, because Dharanish is on a streak, Darnish is 10 points. Rest all the category we saw, the difference of the points is only 1 point. But here the difference is huge. It's 4 points. So Arush needs to stop Dharanish. It's key here. And but Dharanish is a point up now. And let's see. Both of them players, but showing really strong understanding of very subtle ideas, which Aniket and Satvik are really well pointing out here. We have more requests in the chat. K below 1300. Sure, we'll go to K's match and we'll observe them. This is a very crucial match for the above 1600 category, and it's interesting. So currently we'll stick to that. Then we'll switch on to the categories. All right, guys. Black creating that F file, that F5 move. I guess that is
Yeah.
proving to be a very crucial
Yeah.
move here, and so much like the move number which was f5 was played in the opening right away as a third or fourth move, as the third move, and we can see that such a huge difference it is making right now and having their
Yeah.
impact same at move number 22. So kids thinking futuristic in that sense. So shout out to the coach of Dharanish and shout out to Dharanish also for finding out such
Yeah.
strong ideas. I guess here
Yeah.
might okay.
Yeah,
go
F5
on.
F5 was the move played for the like this kind of end game. Like this is a really great thinking by the Dharan is showing. Like rooks are doubling on the F file now, and the bishop is like the bishop which is on C6 is pointing toward the like F3 knight, and like all the pieces are going to F file. Like this is a really great
But
thinking,
I
I guess.
guess this doesn't work, I guess. Because white can simply take the knight, I guess.
White can
Captures
take.
on F. Yeah, if black captures, nothing is happening. I guess white can
Yeah, jump back.
is
Oh no. Jump back will
jump.
not work. Jumping back will not work, sir, because like bishop into F3 will come. Bishop into F3 will
Yeah.
come.
Oops. Yeah.
Oh, he missed.
But
Oh,
but Arash,
really?
stop. This was what. So yeah, see, we were thinking of going back, but kids always thinking of attack here, and excellent checkmate idea, and excellent in exciting games for us. We are loving it. Excellent matches, and this is how great fun. Taran is showing class with F5, is fighting out throughout the game, but one idea he missed, and yes. So instinctively, I was thinking, yeah, see, I was telling you, knight g5 might not work. Instinctively, somewhere there, I was feeling it, and black-white fights and exciting checkmate there. Black also had some great attacking ideas, I guess, where it would have, but white just one move earlier. And Arash chess finally manages to stop Dharanish. So the standings will be really interesting here.
One
Yes,
more thing,
Arash
sir.
chess
One more
reaches
thing is, sir.
8.
Look, sir. Dharanish was really strong in the writing, but look at the
Yes.
Arut. Like he's having a below 1700, still manages to beat the player who is having about 2000. So it means nobody needs to lose the hope. You can beat anybody from the tournament. That is the lesson from here. Lesson from this game.
Massive
True, true.
300 points rating difference is actually massive.
Yeah.
True. Kids, we always talk to kids and below 1300, sorry, 7K. So meanwhile we are talking and meanwhile I'm switching on to the game for 7K. We always talk to these kids and kids are always intimidated by the fact that someone is okay. 7K is yet to be paired, I guess. All right. So we always also all the other parents, if you have the requests, please let us know in the chat. And I was talking about kids get intimidated by these kids from the older grade, or all right, we see some changes on the top here in the under 1000 category. Ethan K. John has lost the lead. Chetan 2014 has joined there, but Chetan seems to be with a very low internet connection. So Chetan's match hasn't started yet, but Ethan K. John is playing. We'll jump to Ethan K. John's game with under 1000 rating category. Ethan K. John has just touched 1000 there. And yeah. So, guys, we were talking about kids get intimidated with the other kids who are at higher grade or when they see a higher rating. But as we coaches or other people are like parents also play an important role here, should talk to their kids to be fearless and not be afraid of these small factors where the ratings are high or the other kid is from a higher grade or older than them, and they should just play chess. Arush showing us there that not being afraid of Dharanish rating and beating Dharanish there in an important match where might decide the results also in the future. Okay, guys, let's jump here. Ethan K. John leading, Kevin Sammy trailing there, trying to stop Ethan K. John, the leader in the category one. Your thoughts here?
So it's
You're asking?
actually a very good game, sir. So this one looks very interesting. So Ethan Kejon, I hope he is in the top ladder right now, right? So he's holding up his first position. So yeah, and shout out to Ethan Kejon for reaching 1,000. So it's a good rating. And yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
look,
Kevin Sammy here.
that's
I just blundered. I guess just
it's-
simply putting the queen one square up would have been a good idea. Just moving away
yes.
from the square, which was danger here. And yeah, okay. So Ethan K. John will take home this match and will jump back to the leaders. So guys, we'll jump to the other categories. Or in this category only, let's go to the games. We are only looking at the top games. Let's go to the games which are a little bit towards the bottom or the middle. All right. So, guys, here we see a lot of kids still at 0 points, but no worries. Guys, the goal is to keep playing, keep going.
Yes.
Okay. And here we'll see, we'll jump to the games. And all right, we have jumped to the game between Asian Goa 2014 versus Lee Jingzi. Lee is from the Asia Pacific region, I assume, and all right. So we have kids from all across the world and from different regions participating in Asia Pacific is the Australian region. There are kids from the United Kingdom, UK playing here. So Europe, Middle East, a lot of kids from different parts of the world participating, and great to see. All right, still fighting. Okay,
Oh no, there's a
I
fork
guess for with
again.
the
Yeah, the no, sir, the rook is hanging.
yes, the rook is hanging, the bishop is hanging, everything is hanging. Also, if the queen is on the board, the kids usually find these ideas.
Yeah.
And with the queen, I guess it should be easy for Li Jingzi here to take home this victory, this match here. And yeah, okay, Li Jingzi can just take. I guess
And
Li
as
Jingzi with.
Chirag's, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Continue.
I was saying Li Jingzi has a good rating with 800 points there. But his points are really low. So I guess Lee might have joined a little bit late. That is why he's still at less points. I guess 0 points here. While I was checking the table. But he'll soon climb up. Yeah, he gets his first
Yeah.
victory and he'll soon climb up. Sometimes this also happens. Kids join a little bit late and they are at less points. But let's see some of the kids. Okay, Vaishnav there, Asher, Sela has played 2 games and still going strong. And there we have, okay, we have other kids also who might be playing or not playing. We're not sure. Okay, so we have Mishka who has drew 1 game and has played 5 games, but still going strong there. All right, she's playing against Reansh now. And okay, a little bit of passive chess here by Mishka. All the pieces are on the 8th rank, but these are beginner kids just starting out and maybe navigate into this position. All right.
so Riyansh
Yeah,
is
so
like, what
Chirag,
is happening,
so
sir, here?
once you pointed out that you have to keep playing, right? So the
Yes.
takeaway here is, guys, you have to keep playing. That chess is the only game where the more games you lose, the stronger you get. It's not
Right,
that
right, right.
you
Good.
lose, you lose everything. No, you lose, you gain the thing that okay, where did I make the mistake? If you pick up that, the mistakes which you might make in the future will be reduced. As Chiraksa pointed out, you have to keep playing. So the strong player is the one who has lost more matches. He's not the one who wins the more matches, right? So chess is equal for all, even for the winners, even for the losers, right? Yeah, over to you, Aniket.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. If you if you wanted to get better in a chess, you have to lose a lot of matches. You have to lose a lot of games. You have to participate in a lot of tournaments. You have to gain experience, and that is the only way you get the understanding of game really well, and that, then how you will progress. That is the thing in a chess.
Exactly,
Definitely,
exactly.
guys. There's also a famous saying, I guess it believes, if I win, I win. If I lose, I learn. Something like that.
Yes,
There it
yes,
goes.
yes.
And
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
let's go ahead. We have a next request, Buzz Lightyear. And it's crazy that what is happening on the above 1600 arena here. We can see, guys, uh, Arush just beat Dharanish, who is leading there. Buzz Lightyear pops in, and now Buzz Lightyear looks clearly dominating this game and
Uh,
might take
Now Rook
take this
C1,
home.
Rook C1 might be the
This
idea,
this is just
but
this is just
yeah,
checkmate, yeah. White king is
right,
supposed
yeah.
to go
Oh,
on
yes.
e8 and queen e7 is a checkmate. So
Uh,
all right. So
so king can also go D7 probably. King this. Oh yeah, that's also checkmate. So knight is defended.
that's still a
So
checkmate.
doesn't make difference. So you should have
Yes, and
captured
this
the pawn
game
there on
over.
D5.
Buzz Lightyear Morph will find this one, I guess, very easily. And yeah, so now Buzz Lightyear was on the fourth position. Arush was on the second. Arush stopped Dharanish. And I guess Buzz Lightyear and Dharanish might face each other soon in this arena. We'll see what's happening with the standings. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear
Then
goes on seven. Yeah. Oh, but Dharanish has already won another match. And
Uh,
Dharanish is
Really tough
facing
fight.
Yes, Dharanish is facing Naman. We were watching Naman's first match. Naman was
first
really
match,
strong there,
yes.
and
Yeah,
we can just check it out. Yes, both the players still in the opening stages, but definitely. And I guess Dharanish likes to play this F5 moves. He has gone for this
yeah,
F5
Yeah.
idea in all of the
yeah.
games with Black. So I guess that's some kind of a prep for Dharanish with Black, and he tries to put really some strong pressure on the F file, but also both of these kids are blitzing out the moves. They are playing really really fast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
Game.
I
there's
think
a
I think
nice
Dharanish
attack.
I think Dharanish is prepared for this attack. I think he always try to put the pawn on F5 and just preparing for the F5, doubling the rook and everything he's doing. Like for the yeah, this is I think preparation part. Dharanish is prepared for the F5. He's always attacking on the F5. Yeah, look, this now I can see no one is defending really well. Look, now it's very
Yeah.
hard for Dharanish to continue the attack on F5. Everything is protected now. This is really good by Dharanish. Sorry, this is really good by Naman. Defense is really good by Naman. I really like this.
Yeah, now, yeah, queen on g6. So if bishop captures the knight, guys, the pawn is pinned, by the way. You have to capture back with the rook. Darnesh might
Yeah.
double up on the f-file. So, but Naman is doing extremely well.
Dharanish,
Naman is doing.
Dharanish again might, yeah, as Patrick pointed out, Dharanish might double up on the F file. Okay, guys, enough about Naman Dharanish. Let's jump into more categories. We have more categories, more games. A lot of kids. There are hundreds of kids playing. We can't cover all of them. So, sorry to the. Oh, Naman makes a mistake
Oh,
here.
mistake. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or was that intentional? No. Oh, okay.
No.
Knight now G3.
Oh, I
Now
think he
rook
will take
Rook,
a
captures.
bishop. Oh,
rook
I will
takes,
take a
right? Yeah,
bishop.
rook takes. Yeah,
Yeah.
rook takes.
Rook takes the bishop. Rook takes the bishop. Rook takes the bishop. Oh, it was intentional. This is a really good game by the Naman. Really like it.
Yeah.
I guess. And now knight f5.
Yep. Seems
Knight
good.
f5 is good. Knight f3 is also good. F3 is also good.
Fine, works. Just I was thinking f5 would have been better, putting more
Better.
pressure
F5
here.
is better.
Yeah.
Some crazy, crazy good ideas here we are seeing by Naman and Dharanesh, both of them. Dharanesh, after Ayush upset, has she still managed to win that one match, but yeah. And Naman here going really strong. I guess Naman drew, or we have more requests. The real STQQ. The real STQQ, sure, we'll
Yes,
check out their
above
games.
1000.
All right. So, guys, I feel Naman is comfortable here, but Dharanish will keep on fighting, won't let Naman win this easily. We'll check back what happened in this match. We'll jump to the new request. and because we want to cover, and the real STQQ, we'll cover that match. The real STQQ is the currently not playing against anyone, is hasn't been paired yet. As soon as the real STQQ gets paired, we'll come back there, and guys, we'll jump to some other categories and the other games. Let's see what's happening. Chess Boy maintaining his lead here. He was at 9 points. He's currently at 14. Some troubles there for Chess Boy in the middle. Drew 2 games, lost one, but has bounced back quickly. Managed to win the other 2 games, and Chess Boy is at 14 points. Harsh Tarale, we haven't watched Harsh Tarale's games. He's on full points, 10 out of 10, all 5 games victory. I guess here also he looks comfortable. Harsh Talali is white, playing against KL Paveen, who is on 10th position, not very far away from Harsh. And let's see, interesting. Kids have the strategy in the arena games where they want to go for these scholar checkmate ideas, guys. Guys, what do you think? Like, what do you talk with the kids for the strategy in such arena tournaments?
So the
Or when you
typical
personally play,
yeah.
what's your
Yeah.
strategy? If you play arena tournaments, what's your strategy?
So arena tournament is just it's not about accuracy. You play 7 matches, you win 7 matches. It doesn't matter. There will be always a guy who played 20 matches but still be above you because he got 1 point extra, right? In arena tournament, that's what it matters. The more matches you play, the more wins, victories you get. That's what matters in this religious arena tournament. So Dharnesh, as we saw, he grabbed like a massive point difference there, right? So he grabbed like 10 points where others were at 6 and 5. So he was getting some quick wins there. So quick wins is what matters in arena tournament. But students should not focus only on the getting top on just arena tournament, but also getting their matches played with a very nice. The quality of the matches is what they should be focused on, other than winning just the matches there. So now, as you can see, sir, in this board, there's a pawn for coming. The
All right.
B5
So
was,
Harsh
yeah.
Tarale is on the way to catching up Chess Boy. Harsh Tarale also playing really fast and trying to get those. Also making sure Harsh Tarale, interesting to note, has won all the 5 matches. He's on 10 points, 5 out of 5. So interesting to see Harsh Tarale and kids
Because
like
of
Harsh.
sir, in between, the lot of pieces are like got exchanged. That is the reason Harsh Tarale got the 1 piece extra there. You can see. You can just
Yes.
go back. You can just
Just
go back.
in the yeah, so it was a calculation error from KL Paveen where
Yeah,
he played this move where bishop g4, bishop
yeah,
captured the knight, they captured the queen, white captures the queen, black captures rook. Now you say both the bishops are under attack. Black can
yeah.
only save one, and
One.
white, yes.
So here in this,
Also
like lot of
here in this time,
Mhm.
white has already managed to win 2 pieces, black only wins one. So this
Yeah,
was the
Yes.
line there, and does the calculation mistake. And yes, Harsh Tarale calculated perfectly and is a piece up and should be able to win this match. Might take some time, which is not a good sign for Harsh, but Harsh is doing really great. Has a perfect score. Should be able to maintain it. Doesn't matter if he finishes first or it's in the top 5 there, but we'll definitely see Harsh in the top 5. Looks like it. But great going, great going. Let's jump to other categories, guys. Okay, so this is really interesting. Dojo, this is under 1300. Okay, and as we were talking, Prime King comes onto the top. Dojo is on the second with 14, 16. Anchit Gupta, Rishabh, Vaibhav, Arav Menon, all chasing the pack there. Satvik, Sarthak, ZMM, Riaz. All right. So Prime King on 1310 will be facing Webho on the fifth position. Dojo is playing ZMM Riaz, which is
Ninth
who is
position. Ninth
ninth
position.
position. The match is still going on, and let's see. Okay, interesting position here. This is the under 1300 category, which is going on. Dojo is was leading, just got overtaken by Prime King, and let's see.
Aniket, sir, who do you think is doing good? Which side would you like to prefer this time?
in this game, I would like to play with the white because like still white needs to do some improvement. Like still knight and rook is still inside. But with the two moves, I can just go with the development. Like look, knight to c3 and just get castle, and my
But
rook and knight are out,
doesn't
and like I'm already attacking everything. So I really like to play with my with the white pieces.
Exactly. And guys, always remember, knight just takes one move to develop. Unlike your bishop, which has to, your bishop has to
yeah.
be moved. You have to make a pawn move before the bishop moves in order to get the bishop out. But knight is the easiest piece to develop, as Aniket sir pointed out. There's some,
Yeah.
which are things white needs to take care of, and white is working on it, as you can see.
But
Mm.
now I'm liking black.
Yeah, now black is getting into the game.
Now here is a
Oh,
discover
Uh,
attack. Now here is
that's
a discover attack. Discover attack with the combination of discover attack and the fork. You can see here carefully. Your forward piece is moving, and that is the reason your backward piece is getting the attack.
exactly. So discovered attack, guys, is an attack where
this is
another
discovered.
piece gives a check while the piece which is in between moves, and the king is faced with the piece which is behind it, right? So, and yeah, it is actually a double check as well with the knight and the bishop, and the knight is also forking the king and the rook. It is very nice
All
move
three
by
strategies in one. So there's discover check, there is fork, and there is
rook,
double
and
check.
there's double check.
So three terms, guys. Double check, two pieces checking the king at the same time. Fork, two pieces being
Two
attacked
pieces
at the
being
same
attacked.
time. And as Satvik pointed out, what discover check is, the behind piece attacks when the middle piece moves and checks the king. And yes, so all right.
Now
But
black is
great,
extremely
great calculations by Black. Also, why I personally did not like, I guess what went wrong is White had great control here, I felt. This move,
mm,
Rook G7,
ah
I did not find, I wasn't a good fan of this because White is controlling the F file. I feel here, I guess he should just simply play Knight here, King up, and just bring the Rook to this file, maybe something like this.
But sir, one
exactly.
thing, look at it. If you not play your rook to g7, look at it. Knight into e5 will come. Knight into e5 will come. Knight into e5 will come. That is the reason, or maybe first white black will play bishop to e8, then knight into e5, then your rook and bishop will be in a trouble. No, bishop.
Bishop to
Sorry, bishop
e8.
to
Black.
e8. Bishop to e8.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
bishop to e8. Bishop to
Okay, then
e8.
you can go Rook G7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
rook
rook
g7.
g7
That
is.
yeah.
I think white
Okay.
was trying some prophylactic moves right there. So,
Mhm.
prophylaxis is when, guys, you make a move which you foresee that your opponent might do, right? So, like for example, there's a check incoming, so you directly block the check before the check comes, right? That's called as prophylaxis. You come prepared, just like you say, prevention is better than cause, right? Just like that. Prophylaxis is just like that. But might be there was some plans with white. I'm not sure what was the plan. But black was very good with attacking, like knight d4, rook d8, and that
Can we
one.
see the
Yeah,
standings of all the categories, because we have only 26 minutes left to the tournament. I wanted to see the standings of every category. Can
sure.
we?
Let's go. Each category, we'll see the standings going ahead. Let me just set those things up and we'll take a tour. All right, let's start with the category which is the hot category there above 1600, the category D or the category D there. So Dhananish there keeping the lead. He's on 12 point, but the last match also Arush managed to hold Dharanish. I'm not sure what happened again. And Ayush is playing against Dharanish. Ayush is on 7. Buzz Lightyear Morph jumps in. Buzz Lightyear managed to defeat Arush there in one of the beautiful games, and Buzz Lightyear has joined in amongst the top. Sarth Gupta, we haven't visited Sarth game, but Sarth is also there in the run. So people from 8 till the 6th, which are on 8 point, are will be managing to able to, if they win both the matches, and Dharanish might lose. So they are still in the hunt for Dharanish, but Dharanish and Buzz Lightyear are the ones who are competing for the title here. 25 minutes still left. We might see two or three more games from each of these kids, and it will be interesting to watch what happens there. coming to the category which is below
Yeah, so
1600, but
yeah, so can
sure.
you focus on Sad Gupta in the above 1600? Can you focus on the Sad Gupta because he just played only 4 games and he won all the games. Sad Gupta, yeah.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
he's
Start
on
Gupta.
third rank. He played all the like he win all the game. He played only the 4 games. We can just focus on him. He can just do very good and get a first rank. Look at it. Look at him.
Sure, we'll come to Sarth. We'll come to Sarth. Let's take a round and then
Yeah,
we'll focus. So
Yeah,
Aniket, you can take a note, and Satvik, you can also keep that in mind. If we forget, we'll
sure,
revisit
sure.
Sarth also. Chess boy from 1300 to 1600. Chess boy still in lead. We are seeing Harsh Tarale's game. Harsh Tarale recently won. He's going strong, but some he needs to be a little bit faster in his games. But he has a clean record, winning all six
yeah,
games. Chess Boy has lost a couple of games in the middle, but the other three kids who are at 10 also are in the pack. Arush Thakur, Knight Rider, Girls Power will only go, and all of them are still in the hunt. And we have seen in these arenas within the last minute random things happening. A lot of kids going up and down. It has been crazy. So it will be crazy to watch within the last 5 minutes what happens. And let's go here from 1000 to 1300, which is the below 1300 category. This category has been very up and down, and we have seen Prime King was there. Dojo, we just saw the match. Dojo recently won. Prime King is there, who is chasing there. Meanwhile, we switch to one category and come back to other. Here, the standings are changing. Rishabh always there. Anchit Gupta is always there in the top three. Arav Menon. So from the 11 points till 16 points, I guess all of them are still in the hunt. Satke, we had a request. Satke's match. I'm sure. I guess we visited or we did not. I'm not sure, but
yeah.
Satke the request
We did
there.
not visit it because he was not playing at that time.
He was not playing, so
Yeah,
we'll
he
visit
wasn't bad.
Satke, and we'll also visit the real STQQ from above 1600. These are the two requests in the chat, which I can see that we haven't addressed yet. So Satke, we'll follow the Satke also what he does. And yes, okay, Chetan underscore 2014 takes it. Looks like he's very comfortable at the top, and looks like it will be very difficult to catch. But Atmika there doing great, has only lost one match, have won all the other match. So Atmika is going strong here. She's
Same
playing
thing goes
against
for the white voucher.
Karthik. Ethan K. John, what happened? Ethan K. John just paused there,
He's
I
on
guess, after the
pause.
loss.
He's on pause.
Ethan K. John has dropped down. Otherwise, Ethan K. John was leading the tournament for about an hour here. So, Ethan, we'll want you to unpause and start resuming, start chasing, maybe create some chances. Or, all right. So, but still, guys, Chetan 2014. But it will be interesting to see if Rishan can manage to get nearby anywhere Chetan's territory, and we'll be able to see. And all right, guys. So let's jump to the request that we haven't seen. Satke. Satke is playing here with white pieces. Look like Sat has come in a comfortable position right now.
Yeah, so can we start with the beginning so that we can just analyze with
All right, sure. Let's
first?
go ahead. Let's take the game from the top. E4, A5, knight F3, knight C6. Looks like a four knights opening here.
Yeah. It's a both the players like followed basic opening principle. Just they put their bishops and knights out and just they well prepared for the attack. Like look at this. All the basic principles are followed by both the players. Like opening with the king pawn, both the knights are open, the bishop is open. They get castle to protect their king, and all these are done. Very good, both the players. They are following basic opening principles. I think coach is also doing the good job because
Yeah,
the players
coaches
are
are
like
doing
really
extremely
following.
well.
Yes,
So, guys,
excellent,
as
high
Aniket
quality.
sir said, they are following the chess principles, which are the opening principles, which they have been followed right now. Is one is to control the center, one is to get your pieces out as soon as possible. Yeah. So these
Mhm.
are the most important thing which kid might miss on. As we saw in some of the games, attack is going on elsewhere, and your pieces are still stuck in their starting position. But in this position, as you can see, both the players are doing extremely well. And now, yeah, both the players can get their bishop out, connect the rooks. As you can see, extremely well
Right.
done by
Yeah.
coaches.
Yeah.
So
So like
Satke has
now,
managed to win a couple of pawns by navigating the queen at the
Mm.
right
correct,
squares.
correct.
But let's see. This would, but still, this game is very much young, I would like to say, because a lot of things will happen here. The a7 pawn might be under attack. There are tricks like the rook comes in. A lot of things happening on the board, so the kids might need to figure that out. Kavya, 24th Jan. I guess it's Kavya's birthday on 24th Jan. That's why the ID, the usernames here. Uh, we haven't visited some fun usernames. Last time we were seeing there were some fun usernames. Kid had some Avenger names, some superhero names, some very funny usernames. But let's see. But this is a great one, Kavya 24th Jan. All right, we'll wish Kavya a happy birthday on 24th Jan. Then we'll see.
So the
Uh,
request on the chat, the real estate
My
QQ.
birthday is on 26th
yeah.
January.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
that's surprisingly close.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I'll tell you
And
one
26
coincidence.
Jan is Republic. No, that it's a Republic Day. So
All right. Another coincidence. Even my birthday was 26th Jan.
Uh-oh.
whoa, that is extremely like godly coincidence. It's not just
Yeah.
coincidence. I guess that's
There
something
will be a
else.
lot of fun on the Slack on this now. Then
Yeah. So we'll
All
have a
right.
big party on 26th.
I'm happy that we'll split the bill, Aniket. we'll,
yeah.
we'll save some money on the pizza party then.
Lucky, yeah, lucky there.
All right, guys. So 7K, 7K is still going strong. And as I was saying, there's some ideas for Kavya there, which Kavya is following. Also going for tricks now, Kavya there. So Sat has to be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
H3 pawn.
No, sir, but
But
look at the queen. Look at the queen on b7, sir. B7 queen is guarding the g2 square. That is also
Yeah,
the good thing.
checkmate threat is taken care of, but the pawn
So
on
if-
H3 falls.
So I guess is Sat trick, bishop captures h3, rook captures on a8. Is it?
Oh.
Is that what Sarth is hoping for?
But sir, right now, I think
Okay.
No, queen
That's
f3 will be played, I guess.
King queen needs to retreat herself now.
On the same diagonal,
And after that-
it has to go.
After that,
Yeah.
rook can just simply take the c2 pawn now. It's good for black.
Yes. Yes. But still, I feel white has a slight good edge. No, but yeah, this takes. This pawn becomes weak. This pawn becomes weak
Yeah.
because this pawn will fall. So yeah, okay. So there
Everything is
these
falling
white-
there.
Yeah, white's extra pawn, this pawn structure gets disturbed while if the c2 pawn falls. And
Black
I
has
guess
to
then,
spot that move. Yeah.
then it equalizes. Oh, why doesn't he?
Oh.
Why did he? What is Black's plan? Sorry, I'm missing this idea somewhere. I
Oh,
can't-
black is planning to put his bishop on c6 so that he can just counter to the g2 checkmate. I think that's kind of
Okay.
kids is having an understanding.
But
Maybe.
Queen G3 defense.
Yeah. But sir, it's understanding of level of kid. Like look at it, they are having a rating of below 1200. So this may be quite mistake they are making.
All right. But they were playing some really good strong chess here.
Yeah.
All right. But good kids. The thing is, kids are always kids don't think like us. In fact, I love that. And as one of our coaches, Bebo Mishra, who is a very strong player, and when he joins in the commentary box, it's always fun. What he usually says is, "This is Gen. You guys are Gen Z. They are Gen Alpha. So they
Oh.
think like an alpha. They're always thinking of a checkmate there. So that's actually correct, and that's what makes their game really really interesting and fun to watch. So yeah, so that is why they're always thinking of some kind of attack, some kind of checkmate, which probably we are thinking of some safe moves, right? We are thinking of some
Yeah.
okay, let's do this. But the kids are always thinking of some kind of an attack. So it's always
We'll
interesting.
always build attack slowly, sir. That's what you're trying to right. So we are taking everything together, but kids just attack. They just blindly attack.
Yeah.
We see an attack, they launch it. That's the best part that you pointed out, right?
Yes.
Very amazing.
And
Yes.
Alpha
and
generation.
Yes, it's alpha generation, and it's great to watch them also. And we learn a lot from them too, right? Because they are fearless. They just want to go attack, play. See that what
Oh, look at
Bishop
this.
C6
Yeah,
idea.
Bishop
It
C6
works.
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you see, it's not Saat's fault. Saat actually watched that idea,
Oh,
stopped it couple of times. In the heat of the moment, he just went for that pawn, and he just forgot that again. Kavya went for the same idea. All right. So unlucky for Saat K there, but Saat was really playing out this match great. Some excellent, great quality of play there. All right. So we had one. Can Naman win? Pragati Sahi, we'll check. Naman has been doing great there. We'll check and we'll let you know. All right. We'll entertain that request. The real STQQ. Naman,
Yes.
where yes, Naman is on 11. Naman is still in the race, very much in the race. Naman has 2 games to go. If he manages to win, and if Naman has also, I guess Naman was the one who stopped Dharanish also. Naman
yeah.
defeated Dharanish too, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
I
Yes.
remember. He defeated
That's
Dharan.
the first which we saw, right?
So yes, Naman is definitely in the hunt. Naman is going really, really strong. He also plays really fast chess. So Naman definitely in the hunt. In fact, if not first, Naman definitely will finish. Looks like in the top three. He's already in the third place. So sure, definitely some chances for Naman there. Okay, Saad
Sar
Gupta jumps in,
Gupta.
but Naman's game is going on, going young, and Naman is doing some great performance. He has won 4 back to back, so he's on
Yeah.
confidence. He's there. The request for the real STQQ.
Yeah, it's a
Yes,
13
let's
number.
look at. Oh, the real STQQ is playing against Ayush.
13 number.
Ayush.
Yes, the realest QQ, the realest QQ. As I was talking about interesting usernames, the realest QQ pops up, and okay,
Uh,
I feel this
Interesting pin.
game.
Now this is a relative pin on the board. Look at it. The piece, the basically the pin is piece is not able to move, and we do have a two types of pin. One is absolute and one is a relative. So in an absolute pin, the piece is not able to move because of the king is present behind it, and in a relative pin, the piece is not able to move because of the some more powerful piece is present behind it. So you can see here the knight is attacked by the bishop, and this the bishop attacking the knight, and knight is not able to move because the more powerful piece is present behind the knight, that queen. So this is basically the image of relative pain. Agree, Satvik, sir?
Yes, sir. And one thing, guys, if you are confused with an absolute pin and relative pin, in an absolute pin, your pieces cannot move at all, even if you try.
Yeah,
In relative pin, you can move, but as Aniket sir said, the stronger piece falls. Right? So that's the
yeah,
basic difference you had to know about the
yeah.
absolute pin and relative pin. And as Aniket sir pointed out really well that you know kids are using the concept in their games, which is really really good.
All right.
And Chirag sir, now we are down to like probably 10 minutes, which where the quick matches, quick wins count the most, I guess, right? Still have 12 minutes. Now the quick wins matters the lot.
Yes, and I feel really scared for white here because there are some tricks if the knight moves. We were talking about
Yeah.
absolute pin here, and there might be some
Yeah,
situations. So white,
yeah.
okay, and I guess that's the fall. Probably knight captures.
Sir, look at it. Look at it. Here is a
Knight
like. Look
F3.
at it. There are two tactics combination coming in. So the discover attack and the absolute pin. If knight moves to somewhere else, knight is like perform like rook is getting a discover attack on the queen, and that queen is
Yeah, and the
absolutely
queen is
pinned by
pinned.
the rook. Yeah. So the two
Yes.
two concepts are
But why is still white not doing it? Black not doing it. Black took taking a lot of time to find that tactic. Could have
Good
done
point,
this here
Aniket sir.
itself,
Good
right?
point. Yeah, could have
Uh,
now.
done that.
F5, E5, F5, E4 is making it a little bit slow. Now he can still go knight F3, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
knight
yeah.
F3 is still there.
Okay,
But
he goes for
now the
knight
bishop.
B3 that I
Okay, it's
pointed out
fine.
earlier.
Yeah, it's a discover attack with the combination of absolute pin.
But yeah,
Yes.
white takes. Oh, checkmate.
Now takes, yeah, it's a
All right. So Ayush wins. Real STQQ was the king wasn't safe. That was the only point that troubled. So real STQQ and both of the players went castle, but real STQQ wasn't able to take the pressure there. Probably when he went F5, something like this. White has to run away with the queen. No, he can't capture here. Maybe something like this. I'm not sure.
What
White can
can
just
be?
capture the knight and then run away. I guess I'm not sure. Oh no,
No,
but
no,
then
no.
the
Also,
rook
If
captures.
yeah, then rook
yeah,
captures, right?
yeah, you cannot capture the knight
Oh,
with the bishop.
yeah.
But the or simply king c1. No, king c1 also. I'm not sure.
King c1 knight
So,
might jump into a dark square where the king might be checked. So that's also the issue.
all right. So the reason was White King wasn't safe and had a lot of issues there, and that's why probably here this back again. I'm not sure. There might be some defense, but it was very difficult to find it. So no worries. The
So
real
if
SQQ.
bishop d2, then knight f probably
No, it will not
queen
work.
takes, then bishop takes, then queen is there,
Uh,
rook is there.
Black has a
Yeah,
lot of
so
attack going on. It's
a
very
lot of
difficult. As we were talking about, right? Attacking is easier, and we saw also in one of the games, Aishwarya, we were following, where the game just turned out where it was just attacking. All right, so we'll jump to some other categories. Chetan clearly leading there. Akshay Ranjit has followed back 18. Chetan had a good points lead there, but Chetan is the most stable one with all the victories there. Akshay Ranjit, some losses in the middle, but Akshay Ranjit is going for this fast strategy and Rishan K.
yeah.
So it's the battle between the second and the third position in the category number one. The kids are really going it out. I guess Akshay Ranjit was again going for the scholars mate. Let's see from the opening e4, d5. He's going for knight, and then yes, definitely he's going for some. And kids have these common idea. They go g4, g5, try to dismantle
Keep the
this
knight
knight
on.
from this post. Yeah, sorry. But all right. So I guess
Now anything
Rishank is
might happen on the top ladder, right? So because it's the closing time, anything might happen. All are almost the same points. Anything might happen right now.
yes, last few minutes in the arena, 7, 8 minutes left almost, and this is the battle between the number two and the number three player in the category one, which is below 1,000. Akshay and Rishan are playing against each other. Only a 1 point difference from the leader, who is Chetan there. Chetan 2014 has been on the top for the long time. Let's see who finishes the match first. Okay, now looks like White King is in trouble. Knight e4 and queen f2 is the checkmate idea here. All right, he
yep.
goes queen f6, again knight e4, still a strong idea. All right, but now white will hold and this match will go on for some time.
Oh,
Okay, guys,
yeah.
let's do like rapid fire standing checkup, and let's see if we are missing any of the most important match, and we'll go to that. On the top, Dharanesh continues. Buzz Lightyear morph catching up. Sardh Gupta, we did not visit. Sardh Gupta and Naman are playing against each other. Naman was in third. Naman lost the last match. I guess we are not sure against whom, but unfortunately for Naman, but Naman and uh, Ayush also
Naman
there.
faced, I
Ayush or
guess,
Arush?
Arush, sir. Yeah,
Arush,
Naman faced
Arush,
Arush.
Arush just went on pause after that, I guess. Arush was the one also who defeated Dharanesh, who was on the top. So Arush and Naman were the only two players who could stop or defeat Dharanesh at the top there. But
Yeah.
all right, let's see. But it's great. But looks like Dharanesh is comfortable here. Dharanesh is playing number two player, so that's the only player
Buzzley.
who can catch up. All Dharanesh needs to do is play beyond the 6 minute time, so the points don't count.
Yes.
That should be the
Yes.
trick. All right.
Yeah.
In here, chess boy has gone paused. We were seeing Harsh Tarale was trying to catch up, but Harsh Tarale will need 2 games to catch up. So it looks like chess boy will take home the victory. But if Harsh Tarale manages to win this one very quickly, then he has to win the second one also in that
Also.
5 minutes, which looks very unlikely. So but still you never know. Sometimes kids in the end just resign or go for these 4 move checkmate techniques. All right, this is the most
Oh,
intense arena.
oh.
This is the one. Prime King was also in the hunt.
Oh,
Prime King is facing Do Joy. Prime King should stop Dojoi, and Rishabh is there. Rishabh is playing against whom? We are not sure. Oh, Rishabh moves to 24. Rishabh just won. All right, what's
One.
happening
Yeah.
here? This is the one which is going up
Oh,
and down.
This is
And
really crazy.
yeah.
we had some lot of players. There was Anchit, Sarthak, and all of them. These guys were in the top three. Now it's Prime King, Dojo, Rishabh there with 24. Dojo and Prime King are facing each other. So 2 versus 3 is going on. We also see 2 versus 3 going on here in the category one, where it can also be the decider match. Akshay Ranjit versus Rich. Oh, and we might have a result. Who won?
Yeah.
Oh, Rishan
Oh,
K has
no.
won there, I guess. Rishan K has moved to 18. Akshay Ranjit is on 18, but Chetan is on 19, and Chetan is playing his last match here. Let's see what happens. All right. Chetan looks in trouble. Niharika Vijay Kumar might
Yeah.
cause an
Yeah.
upset.
Yes.
Yeah, it's possible.
Niharika is on 9. This is how the kids play, and from moving from the ninth position, Niharika might move all right to few of the top spots. Also, Niharika has a good move here where the queen can capture on e4. All right, the queen decides to just trade simply, but
Oh,
but
don't you
this
think
helps
Niharika
Giving
made a
a
mistake?
mistake.
but
She
this
gave
helps
away the
Niharika.
advantage. She
Yeah,
Yes,
gave away the
Niharika lost the
advantage.
advantage there. All right,
like
Beautiful
but
time.
still, Niharika is a couple of pawns up, but Chetan looks like a much more experienced person because Chetan has 4.5 minutes. Niharika has only 1.5 minutes. So might
yeah.
be Chetan might scrape through a draw or a win here and might take away the victory there. So
Victory.
Chetan
If
here looks
Chetan holds up, then he'll be
Chetan
number one
holds
for
up.
sure.
He's the winner. Rishan and Akshay are still playing. It's crazy. Akshay and Rishan's
No.
position. Okay. Oh, both of
No.
them are going
Rishant is
okay. Rishan is going crazy there. Rishan wants to win this. Bishop comes out or Bishop goes here. He missed this idea. Also, still, I guess he'll go Bishop C4 instinctively, or
yeah.
now
Okay,
he'll go.
now
Okay,
Bishop. Oh, queen takes.
go.
The
Rishan go
kids
for
are
checkmate. If
Queen
Rishan wins,
G6.
this is crazy intense, guys. If Rishan wins, he'll be taking over Chetan.
Is he trying
Chetan
for a
might
draw, sir, so that he gets 1 point?
get that 1 point, but he should go for a win. Bishop C4. Bishop, this idea how he's going for a draw so
Oh,
that he takes away that 1 point, but he'll
one
still
point.
draw. Chetan has much. Oh, he goes for Bishop C4 idea. He should also take Bishop F5. Then Bishop Queen F7 looks like a checkmate. Also, oh, he gets the queen there.
Oh,
He should take the queen. Yeah, push the pawn. Knight should bring the knight here. It will be a checkmate somehow. Webber might not be able to hold this. Looks really
yeah,
difficult for
only
Webber to hold this.
yeah,
Oh,
only
and now
2 minutes
the
are
king
left.
is pushed to the corner. Yeah, Bishop G5. Add more pieces to the attack. It looks like a checkmate. The king starts running here.
Oh, I think
now
maybe
Bishop
he
G5, Queen D4, Queen D5.
And it's checkmate? No, but Bishop needs
No,
to come
the
here.
Bishop G5. Yeah, first Bishop G5, then Queen D5.
So he goes with the knight.
Oh,
But the king will
uh,
keep running. All
King
right.
allows. And
Rishan
now
needs to
Queen
find the
D5.
checkmate quickly.
otherwise the point will not count
He might go there. No, D6 is not available there. Knight is there.
Let's see. Let's see. Couple of minutes left. Will Rishan be able to find this checkmate? Guys, we will see back. We'll see back. Okay. Rishan very close on 18. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Chetan has
Oh,
won his match. Chetan's on 21. Atmika
Akshay
has
Uh,
Ranjit.
won with 19. Akshay Ranjit
let's
is
check
on
Queen.
18.
Atmika. Let's check
Yeah,
Atmika.
Atmika just finished the game. This is the fresh game that Atmika
first game.
started.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
Atmika has
and
joined
not.
on 19, but 1 minute
Yeah,
not enough. All right, let's see
not enough.
here. This is another category which is
Dojo.
going
Oh,
crazy.
no.
Joe
20.
versus Rishabh, but both of them are not paired and might not
24.
be paired in the last minute. Dojo will take home the victory because he has played less games than Rishabh. Prime King
yeah.
there in the hunt, but Prime King might win, but he will still manage to only get till 22 points. Let's look at the third category. Chess Boy has just paused. Chess Boy is out. Varun Tej Betala has suddenly gone to Anirudh Kande is on 16. Harsh Tale,
First,
we were really hopeful for
oh,
Harsh
it's
Tale.
an end
Harsh
game. It's an end game.
still winning, but Harsh Tale will only manage to reach 16. Harsh Tale has played
Yeah.
some exciting, really great chess.
He'll reach
Clearly,
second
all
position.
matches
Hastalre,
he'll
yeah.
definitely come second, but he needs to finish the match within the next 10 seconds, which seems highly unlikely as Knight Rider is not making a move. All right, no worries. Knight Rider wants to hold that seventh spot. But one Tej Batela, and guys, the arenas are over,
Over.
and we have the results. Chess Boy just paused towards the end, but he was clearly points up. Hard luck for Harsh Tale, who deserved a
Hastalre.
victory to be finished in the top
Yes.
three. But great performance by Harsh Tarale here, who has managed not even lost a single game,
Single
and
match.
he has managed to win the match, win all the matches. He's winning the last one also. So shout out to
Yeah.
Harsh Tarale.
So,
Uh,
Chirag sir, can you explain the viewers why Varun and Anirudh are in the 16 points, but Varun got at second?
yes, because Varun has played one game less than Anirudh, I
Less
guess.
than Anirudh. Yes. So that's the reason, guys, why number of matches you play also counts. Accuracy counts in the last standing when there are
Yeah,
ties or
can we
something.
go to the all the category to
All
see the
the
ranking?
categories.
Sure,
Yeah.
definitely. We'll check all
We'll
the
check to the
rankings.
yeah.
This one, which was going crazy, all right. Chetan wins.
Chetan
Chetan
wins.
wins. Atmika.
Atmika.
Atmika suddenly comes in and pops on the second. We were only following Rishan and Akshay, but Atmika there deservedly. Atmika was always near the top. Okay, and played equal number of games as Chetan. Just lost one and one. One game she has lost.
Yeah.
Atmika less than Chetan. Otherwise, Atmika also great performance.
Yeah.
Rishan there has played a lot of matches. Rishan and Akshay were going all out, all in with some crazy scholars made kind of attacks towards the end. So crazy to watch that. But shout out to, I'll give a quick shout out to all the other players. Uh, Dheeraj Divakaran, Vaibhav S, Riyansh S, Michelle Micheri, Coffee is so good, and Niharika Vijay Kumar. Niharika Vijay Kumar doing one of the bigger upsets there, I guess, in the end. She managed to defeat one of the top five players. Not sure, but she was doing great there. So some
Yeah.
great games. Let's go jumping to the next category where in the next one we are seeing below
Good.
1300 category. Shout out to Dojo. Dojo and Rishabh manages to reach at the same points with 24 points. I guess Rishabh finally managed to win that game. Prime King was on 20. Prime King and all these players were fighting it out, battling it out. This was also an intense arena. Prime King, shout out to Sarthak, Vaibhav, Abir, Spryzen Ray, Arav Memon, Ayan, Samik Partal. Coming to the 1600 category, chess boy, we saw that Varun. We were talking about why Varun Tej, Batala, Anirudh Kande. Special shout out to Harsh Sari. Girls Power will only go. Special shout out to her too. KLP Pavin, he is also playing really great. Knight Rider, Shresh, Manvi, Arush Thakur. Shout out to all of these top 10 players. Let's go to the last category. Dharanesh, deservedly on the top, showing class, showing great quality chess, and showing why he's 2000 plus rated there. Buzz Lightyear, all the experience counting in. Buzz Lightyear Morph, one of the only players to beat Dharanish there in the top with 15 points. Namit Goyal drops in. Sar Gupta, we saw Naman Garimela, another one of the only few players to, I guess, stop Dharanish there. Janel, Yajna, Pratham, Ayush, Arush. So I don't know. Only two player won against Dharanish. I'm not sure. There's Arush also, I guess, who won against Dharanish. We are not sure out of these three, two people won. But shout out to all of them and great games, great exciting day of chess. And all right, guys, shout out to all the other kids. Really sorry if we were not able to. There were like some kids might have exited in the under thousand category. There were like 100 kids playing. We can see from the 1000 to 1300 category, we have more than 100 here. All right, so we have hundreds of kids playing in all most of the arenas. A little bit less in the stronger arenas, but a great participation number there for all the kids. So shout out to hundreds of the kids that were playing. Shout out to the parents who were so much active in the chat, and special shout out to my commentary team there, Aniket, Satvik. Your final thoughts, guys.
Basically, sir, you did a really good job. Like, may I know the magic behind your energy?
All right, Aniket, the kids' good game keep me going. All right, yes, it's the weekend and we would like to relax, but we love the enthusiasm. We have a great community at Premier Chess Academy, great community of parents, great community backing us with our captains. Always Swapna sir, Deepak sir, all the people in the management supporting us. So we have a great community going on. So that keeps us going and keeps us motivating. And as we said, yeah, we love to keep
Yeah,
bringing these events.
yes, sir. And I'm extremely thankful for Chirag sir for having me on this streaming. And as Aniket sir said, very high energy by Chirag sir. Like even though it's weekend, but your energy is unmatchable, skill Chirag sir. Extremely good one.
Right. Okay. Satvik, Aniket, it was lovely having you guys here. Some great explanations there. Some few moves or some ideas which definitely I wasn't able to spot. You guys helped out. And also, I hope the kids take away the learnings, watch the streams later, watch the matches, analyze them, and take away some key learnings here. Shout out to Ritesh there behind the scenes, working out all the technicalities, helping out bring everything to the team. Also, for the parents, just a quick announcement. There is a quiz on Magnus Carlsen's life, learning series where we'll tell you a story how did Magnus start playing chess and everything, and the quiz hints are inside there, and some interesting event happening in the US there. Last week it happened for the other regions, for the Middle East, the European region, and the other Asia Pacific countries. Today we have a quiz, science quiz junction, just to keep the kids engaged, because we are not only we don't go only chess, we go beyond chess, try to keep kids entertained, engaged. And a quick announcement, if you are in India, we have a tournament coming up on the 5th of November in the city of Trivandrum, which is the World Chess Fiesta, where we'll be hosting kids offline. It's our first offline event. So we are looking forward to welcoming you. So if you are in India, don't miss out this chance to play an exciting tournament with Premier Chess Academy. All right. So all the details, everything you can get through our social media accounts. Don't follow to like the stream, share, subscribe, show us the love on social media. And on that note, we'll take a leave. All right, guys. So on that note, bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Chirag sir.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
Aniket
everyone.
sir. Bye, Ritish sir. Thank you for having us on the stream. Extremely thankful, sir.